Hello and welcome to another episode of the Chai Tea Podcast. I'm Arcena and joining me as always is my co-host Sam, also known as Time to Feel Alive.
Hello, hello. That's me, Timetofeelalive. How are we doing today?
We're doing good. We've now had I think 2 weeks of Eevee Grove, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna say the set has exceeded my expectations.
yeah,
Um,
I'd have to agree.
yeah, and as always, we have I think both of us are pretty much done or nearly done with our collections. Um, and have
Well,
a yeah.
I was kind of saving this for the podcast. I literally finished it this morning. Wonder picked my last Flareon 3 diamond and finished the 1 diamond to 3 diamond set. I still have I think 4 1 stars to go, but otherwise, I'm done.
Oh, you know what's funny? I also didn't tell you this before because I wanted to say it now. I had to use my wonder stamina for today, so we don't cap the wonder stamina. And
Okay.
I picked a Flareon 3 diamond, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna love that if he doesn't have it." But you have it, so like that's not funny anymore.
Yeah, kind of ruined it for you. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Well, at least we're both done with the collections, and you know what's funny? I think you're gonna agree with this and agree with me on this, and I think you're also a big fan of this event. Is
Hmm.
the sneak peek event is so OP. If you know how to use it, it is beautiful.
It's cracked, honestly. I was not like a true sneak peek believer before this set came out, but my days did I use it to like the highest potential this time. I got so many EXs from it. Like I got
Yeah.
Snorlax, I got Sylveon. I was popping off. I think like the out of the first 3 Wonder Picks I did during sneak peek, I got 2 out of 3 of the cards that I wanted, which were both EXs. It was just so good, honestly.
Yeah, I was a believer when we had extra dimensional crisis because actually maybe even as far back as not Cosmic Eclipse. Cosmic Eclipse is the real TCG. Celestial Guardians. Maybe as far back as Celestial Guardians is when I realized the power of it. But then that was I think the second or maybe even the third time we had that event, and I didn't really truly understand how good it was. And then we got to Extra Dimensional Crisis, where if not for sneak peeks, I could not have played ranked because I just was not pulling any EX cards. Like
Yeah.
like I got your favorite EX 5 times, and that was it. Like,
Good old Alolan Dog Trio.
and that's the Snorlax card for you this time.
Yeah, I've got 5 freaking Snorlax EXs. I think I wonder picked the Snorlax EX and was like, sweet, I've got this. Then I got it in a pack, and then I've got 3 more synths from packs. It's like, okay, all right, calm it
Yeah,
down, buddy.
yeah, no, but Sneak Peeks has been. I really, really enjoy it. If not, but so I reckon you need to know how to wonder pick. Like it's weird. It's weird that we're saying you need to learn how to wonder pick. Like it seems so outrageous that I'm even uttering
Yeah,
the statement.
you
But
need to learn how to be lucky.
not even that. You need to select your wonder picks and not. So I know I'm gonna repeat myself maybe for the millionth time. Many people like the pretty cards, so that would either be a 1 gold star card, a 2 gold star card, or a rainbow border card. I don't think you can want to pick immersives or golds. So whenever someone sees like for example, Wonder Pick is just the first week. I think we call it week one, right? Wonder Peak is a
Mm.
sneak peek is a week one event. So from weeks 2 to 4, there is no sneak peek. And that time, many people are going to see a lot of rainbow borders, a lot of 2 star cards that they need, and that's 4 wonder stamina. And if you don't have that, if you don't have the stamina stocked up, that is 48 hourglasses that you've got to spend. That's a lot. That's like 10% of
Yeah,
that's 10%. If you have 500 hourglasses, which is just a standard because you get a lot of them monthly, people will spend the 48 and then they'll suddenly have like less than 100 hourglasses, and then when the sneak peek event comes around back again week 1, they don't have enough hourglasses to pick it again. So I think that's where, at least I don't know about you, I don't pick anything not main set related from Wonder Picks ever. The only thing I think I started with this set because I still had a few days of sneak peek left and I'd completed the main set. I think I had 2 days left, and that's when I started picking the 1 gold stars. So my Wonder Stamina stash is a little bit lower than I would like
Yeah.
for this month. I think have anywhere between 300 to 400, by the way. So it's lower than I would like, but still I do have enough. But that's what I mean by, I'm not talking about the luck aspect of picking the right spot or whatever, is not wonder picking when you don't need to wonder pick. And I don't know how you feel about that. But
Yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree. I think I know what you mean, and I think I can word it that if you're picking during sneak peek, don't bother with the 1 stars, because unless there's maybe like 2 1 stars in the pick, so you've got even more chance of getting one. But they are worth what, 3 wonder stamina,
yeah,
as are the EXs,
yeah,
which are literally worth more in the game because they're worth like what, 500 to trade, whereas the 1 stars are worth 400 to trade. So
yeah,
you're better off getting the EXs,
yeah,
and also it's going to be more usable competitively if you like that side of the game. So again, another reason to pick the EXs over the 1 stars. You the 1 stars you can trade for less things at the end of the when the next set comes out. For me, that's the way to do it. Maybe once you've got all the EXs, like you said, you can try and get some of the 1 stars if you've got a bit of stamina spare. I mean, you've got like what, as you said, 300
yeah,
freaking hourglasses banked
yeah.
up. I think I've got 130. Whereas I think I've done kind of the opposite of you in that I use my wonder hourglasses more than I use my pack hourglasses, because I'm saving. I've already started. I think I started saving pack hourglasses from like week 1 of this set. Whereas I was using my wonder hourglasses to get all I could from
All the wonder picks.
sneak peek. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just to check, just to let you know, I'm just checking my wonder picky thingies, and I have 439 wonder stamina.
Bloody hell.
But only 60 something pack hourglasses. So like, yeah, you're right. Exactly. I've done an exact opposite of what you have.
Yeah. But I mean, the wonder things can be so much stronger sometimes, so it's hard to say which is right. Yeah, I've got 217 pack hourglasses already, and then I've got 118 wonder hourglasses. So who's to say who's done it correctly?
I mean, I'm gonna back myself, you know.
We'll see at the end of at the start of the next set when that comes out.
Because I reckon the next set is going to be I think from what we've seen, the numbering is A4, and generally when it's a new number along with the A, it is a new big set, so at least 2 packs.
Yep.
So maybe for this particular instance, saving the hourglasses was the play. But the way I see it, we're gonna probably have sneak peek again. So with the offset of hourglasses that I would have with the wonder hourglasses and not as many packs, still could finish up the set that way. But yeah, sneak peek is my. I don't know if I think we discussed we touched on events in our previous episodes. I think sneak peek is my favorite.
Yeah,
favorite
absolutely. And yeah, just to say, like, absolutely save your wonder hourglasses for sneak peek. Don't use it for the rest of the month unless there's something really good, like, I don't know, a god pack, or maybe someone's pack comes up that's got 2 or 3 cards that you could actually use.
Yeah.
Then maybe use some wonder stamina or wonder
Even if it's a
hourglasses.
god
But
pack,
otherwise,
I don't think I'm gonna go for it because, like,
really,
yeah, because I'm looking at it as far back as Celestial Guardians. I could not play the decks I want to play in ranked if I didn't wonder pick from the sneak peek the way I did. I think
damn.
I think I haven't done the exact numbers here, but at least more than 50% of my EXs, at least the first copy of them, all came to me from wonder picking since Celestial Guardians. So
That is mad.
yeah. Like, I think this set alone, and we'll touch upon my favorite card because it's been 10 minutes and I haven't brought it up. Surprise, surprise. I reckon I packed Primarina day 1. And I think I wonder picked every other EX the first copy of, I reckon. So,
Man.
so like, yeah, because Primarina, Flareon, I wonder pick the first copy, I packed the second. Snorlax, I don't have a second, but I wonder pick the first. Eevee as well. I wonder picked the first copy. And then I'm missing a Sylveon as well. I wonder picked the first copy. So yeah, and then I'm not going to mention the card who shall not be named this episode. I also had to wonder pick my first. I now have 4 of them. That's besides the point.
Yep.
But yeah, I had to wonder pick all my EXs, and now I do have a playset of all EXs because I got a Sylveon Full Art, a Snorlax Rainbow Border, Eevee double immersives, and I got more than one Dragonite, and I packed the extra Flareon. So I do have a playset of everything, but in terms of the completionist in me, without the sneak peek event, I don't have the base set completed.
No, his sneak peek is cracked.
Yeah. I know.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize you had the Rainbow Snorlax. I really love that card. People have been sort of I'm an R about it, but the art for me just dear.
Yeah, I think that's a good card to get because I'm looking at all the other rainbows. Flareon's a good rainbow to get.
Sylveon.
I know people like it. It's a hit or miss for me. I think I like Primarina more. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, I know I love Dragonite, right? But it's not my favorite rainbow. I think it would have to come down between Snorlax or Flareon as my favorite rainbow card.
Fair.
And maybe even Primarina as third. I don't really like the way they've done Dragonite the rainbow. I would have liked a more menacing looking rainbow card like Flareon jumping or
I don't know. Dragonite's he's just a cute little boy. How could you? I mean, you could make him menacing, but I feel like he just
the
works so much
EX
better
card
as
looks
just a
so
cutie
menacing.
floating.
The EX card.
True.
And I think where my bias is I also another card I like released earlier was Garchomp EX, and that rainbow border I think has to be, unless I'm missing something really really obvious here. I reckon that is my favorite rainbow border card. Like if I get my Mewtwo immersive and I have like my daily free packs to open, I think I'm going to go back. I think it's Triumphant Light that has that card just to get that. And bonus is a Golden Arceus and a second Arceus immersive, so I really can't complain.
Fair enough. I mean, if I ever go back to get anything, I think I've said this before, it would be Infernape 2-star Rainbow Border. That thing is insane.
Oh yeah, that would be good too. Ooh, decisions. What do we go back? I mean, we gotta get. Like Mewtwo Immersive has been dodging me since day one. I don't know if I've told you my story and my history with it. I think the end of October, I think 30th, 31st when the game released, right? I got Charizard Immersive day one. Then I got another 2 more Charizard Immersives. And then within 10 days later, I got Pikachu Immersive. So I thought, oh my god, Immersives are easy. And then I swapped, I think it was like 10 days later, so maybe like 9th, 10th, 11th November, I had got 2 out of 3 original Immersives. I'm like, you know what? It's going to be easy to get the Immersives. Since then, the Mewtwo Immersive has dodged me. I opened exclusively Mewtwo packs and did not finish Genetic Apex before Mythical Island came out because I thought the Immersives were so easy to get. I got 2 or 3 in 10 days. I didn't get anything till like the middle of January when I got 2 Celebes. So like I had a long not getting immersive streak and it's continuing to dodge me. I think I went back to Mewtwo packs for I think almost a week now. Still haven't gotten it.
That's mad. I mean, your immersive luck is pretty freaking good for all other packs except for Mewtwo.
Yeah, I just cannot get that. But what immersives are you missing again? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, I actually managed to get back-to-back Eevee immersives in this set, so that was cool. And it wasn't just that; it was like I'm looking at the packs now because I think I sent you 2 images of it. It's Eevee immersive, and I also got a Sylveon EX in the first pack, and then in the second pack, I got a 1-star Espeon and an Eevee immersive as well. So that was pretty cracked.
Wait. Sorry, I think I remember that picture. Was it? Whoa. So I knew you got a double hit on your second one. You got a double hit on the first one too.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. So why are you complaining about immersive luck? You got better. You got immersive.
I never complained about immersive luck. I never said anything. Whoa. I still need a Buzzwole to be fair, so I'm gonna start opening that again. So what I'm doing right now with Eevee Grove is collecting or opening enough packs so that I have 400 pack points, so that when the next set comes out, I can use those 400 pack points to get one of the 1-stars and trade for the rest. And then I'm going to go work Open Buzzwole, try and get him immersive. Then I'm going to go back, maybe try and do Charizard or Mewtwo, because I've got enough pack points for those. One of those two. Then I just need to get the other one, and I still need Arceus as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3 left that I need to get.
That's
technically.
I mean, so you bring up pack points, which is an interesting thing to talk about. What are your thoughts on pack? I mean, I think I know what your stance on pack points are, but what do you believe is the best use of pack points?
It depends. Like once I've pulled what I need for like the main set, then I'll see how many pack points I've got. If I've got like 1,000 and something, then I'll try and save it for something a bit more valuable. But this set, I've got everything I need.
Yep.
So I've got less than 400 pack points, so I might as well use it on one of the 1-stars I need, right?
Yep.
Maybe if I had like 400 and something, and I still needed a 3 diamond, and I needed a 1-star, then I'd use some of the pack points on a 3 diamond just to get it done, and then use the 400 to like get the last 1-star. It all depends on how much I've got and how the set's going, to be honest.
Right, but you like using your pack points, I reckon.
Yeah. I tried to make it so that I have exactly 0 pack points on some of them.
Wow, that's a skill on its own, because like you have to like buy duplicate cards or whatever. I never liked using pack points till very recently. Actually, I think it came to the point where I want to say it was around the time we were getting Triumphant from Space Time Smackdown, and I realized that because I did my I remember I was chasing the Mewtwo immersive, right? So I never really opened any other packs except for Mewtwo when Genetic Apex was the only pack remaining. So I had a lot of Charizard pack and Pikachu packs remaining. And when I finished Mythical Island, I went back to Genetic Apex and I was able to finish most of it. But I still never got Machamp EX or Machamp 3 Diamond at all. And that's when I realized that I don't think it's with the because I think by the time Triumphant came out, I reckon we knew it was going to be a monthly release cycle, so we weren't I thought it was time. I have the pack points. I might as well use it, and then that's the first time I used my pack points. And then since then, with the rate that the packs have been coming out, I am strategizing, and if I have 500 pack points, which you know what, luckily, and I'm very grateful for this, the last 2 mini sets, I've been able to finish the sets well under 500 pack points, which is well under 100 packs. But ever since that learning curve, if I have 500 pack points and I have 1 EX left for that set, I move on and open and finish up other sets that have more EXs, because I've realized that pack points are set exclusive, whereas everything like Wonder Hourglasses and Pack Hourglasses can be used on other things. So you might as well use the pack points.
Like,
yeah.
Come on, Dina. Give us like universal pack points. That needs to be a change that's made.
I mean, I know a lot of people are on your side, right? But just to give you a counterpoint, I had nearly 2,000 Genetic Apex pack points, I reckon, before I started spending them. Think about it this way: that would be in a mini set. 2,000 pack points is an EX worth what, 500 pack points or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 4 EXs. That's 4 out of 5 EXs already bought with pack points from a previous set. And technically, I don't have to open packs anymore because I've got all 4 EXs. You know, not everyone's going to care for duplicates, right?
Yeah.
So like, I see why people want the pack points to be like universal, but it prevents you're opening less packs, and I don't think that's the goal, right?
No, I mean, I know why Dana doesn't do it, but it would be nice for the community if they did, is all I'm saying.
Oh no, definitely it would be, and then the game just you're not opening any more packs after that.
Yeah,
you just like you stock up on one pack that you like, and then just it's just transferable amongst everything else. But yeah, no, I've changed the way I thought about pack points, and then the way you spending pack points makes me more like, yes, I think I should do it. It's what everybody's doing these days. But yeah,
I remember you said to me, you didn't want to get like your first copy of a card by using pack points, right?
Yeah, that was how I stood. But then I realized that that's kind of dumb, because pack points. Sorry, yes. Pack points
I
are
mean, that's how I thought, to be fair.
pack points are literally got from opening packs. So it's like a bonus card after opening a set. So how we can look at it is every 100 packs you open of a set, you get one bonus EX free. And once I started looking at it that way, I was okay with it, and I am no longer against getting my first copy that way.
Good man.
Yeah, I still wouldn't trade for my first copy though.
Okay.
If it's a main set, I don't mind trading for the 1 stars because it is not exactly feasible to want to pack all the 1 stars on my own.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that's like a full-on collection thing, isn't it? Which is what trading is for, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because as much as we are not free to play players, again, we're not overspenders on this game, right? We have the premium pass and that's it. So like it's really not feasible for either of us to need to pack every single card on your own. Like it's at the end of it's called trading card game pocket. So
Yeah.
like I
Which is funny.
yeah, I used to be
I remember when the game first came out, they said people were like, "Well, trading features not a thing," and the game is literally called Trading Card Pocket.
I've changed my stance on how to get my first version of every card. No longer the same. I need to pack everything first. No, I need to go. No, I'm okay with trading the more high value cards as my first one.
Yeah.
Maybe further down the line when there's like way more sets, I might get more okay with trading the first of a main set card. But for now, I like to pack the main set card on my own.
Fair enough. How did you get your first Dragonite this set? Because I know you love that guy.
Yes. So I think we got the set on. I think set release was Thursday, Friday, right? And then I think we got new packs on Tuesday. I think that the first of the month they give us those I think 6-7 packs, right? And I know I staked my claim at the end of last episode where I will be taking Dragonite EX to Master. So for the first 4 or 5 days, could not pack a Dragonite EX. I think I opened 20 something packs on 10, 20. Let's say 20. No, 20, yeah, because I think we had 30 packs by the weekend, right? So 20 packs on day 1, no Dragonite EX, just Primarina. 30 packs, Primarina and 2 immersive Eevees, still no Dragonite EX. Then I realized the further I keep delaying it, the less likely I am to be able to start, because I knew taking Dragonite to Master because of the way you were giving me the way you were speaking about it last episode. I knew taking Dragonite to Master would be a struggle, and I would need to get on that grind as quickly as possible, or the ranked grind at least, because I'm going to be left behind. So I thought, okay, fine. On the first, they give us those 5-6 packs. No matter what I get there, we start the rank after I open that pack. And then the first comes along again. I think by this point I'm closer to 40 packs, still no Dragonite EX. And I think we had Sneak Peek started off by then. And I wonder picked it. I was so happy because I could at least, I'm just one more Dragonite EX away from making a Dragonite EX deck. And then the packs on the first, I think we got 6 packs or 7 maybe if you have extras. I got 2 Dragonite EXs again on top of that. And now I have 4. So
beautiful. What a guy.
So the Alolan Duck Trio luck has continued. But at least it's on an EX I want.
Yeah, a card you actually like and wanted to use.
And I have used it. And let's just say I'm happy that I chose a season where we have win streaks going on.
Yeah.
I love Dragonite. I know you guys know this. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but it's just so difficult because there are some matchups where I don't think it's a matchup thing. It's more an energy thing.
Yeah, this is the reason that I thought you were going to struggle, because any dual energy deck can just brick so hard sometimes.
Yeah, speaking of bricking, right? I think multiple times. I think I want to say I'm at 100 games played with Dragonite EX. Still not in Master Ball, by the way. And I think I have not. I've got a single energy for 5 or 6 turns at least 2 times. So
Oof.
yeah,
That is brutal.
yeah. If not for win streaks, I probably would have given up a long time ago. I don't know if you're aware of this. I think one day I gained 100 points in UB4 with Dragon. I was like, oh wow, if I get this another time, I would be in Master Ball. Next day, I started again, and I ended up losing 44 points. I went on a nine game losing streak, and I was like,
savage.
that is, yeah. Just sometimes your matchups are not favorable. You just don't get the energy. But yeah, I've enjoyed that deck. I'm surprisingly not using Fossil Tech, which was very popular because I don't think with your favorite Pokemon Silvally running around with the bird, the electric Oricorio, 180s does not win you the game.
No.
And that's just 2 extra cards where you could rather have like a basic Oricorio to deal with other Dragonite EXs or just any EXs. I'm running mine with Zeraora, Oricorio, and Baby Dragonite. And believe it or not, Baby Dragonite is the star of the show more often than you think.
Yeah.
Which is
200 damage, like spread across, is really powerful, especially if like you knock out something on the bench they're powering up.
Yeah, I've had 2 instances where they've got 2 points, right? Because it takes forever to set it up. I get with Dragonite with 4 energy on, well, it would be my turn 4, turn 8 of the game. And I would lose because I am down to 20 or 30 HP and I'm facing, this happened twice, both times against the same kind of card, by the way. Buzzwole EX, right? They had the Pheromosa out front and Buzzwole EX in the back, or some variation of that, right? A Pheromosa and a Buzzwole EX. And the Pheromosa is down to where it gets one shot by a single 50. Because I think Dragonite spends 54 times, right? So the Pheromosa, either in the active or the bench, is 50 damage away from getting KO'd. And the only way I win is if the remaining 150 goes onto the Buzzwole EX. And twice I had that with the Genetic Apex Dragonite. That was quite satisfying.
Nice.
I really enjoyed that. So yeah, Genetic
Very
Apex.
satisfying when that works.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that's it's been fun running Genetic Apex Dragonite. It's been more, and also with the Oricorio running around. When I see, so the thing is, when I see a deck, I'm like, okay, that's Oricorio. All right, so Genetic Apex Dragonite has to get out. The deck that it loves taking matchups again. Do you want to give a guess? I don't know if you know this or I've told you this before. There's one deck where if I'm facing a player who does not know how to play their cards or is not patient enough and forgets that rare candies and dawns and such exist, there is one deck where I take free wins again. I don't know if you know this, but would you like to take a guess at which deck it could be?
I mean, there's so many decks like viable in the current meta. I'm gonna guess Eevee Box.
No, Eevee Box it cannot win because that Leafeon in the bench that it brings out knocks out my Oricorio.
Yeah, so much.
knocks out my Oricorio. Like the Eevee Box 90 HP Leafeon, they just bring it out, knock it out, and then the Flareon by then is ready to just clean up by then. And I'm like, oh god.
I had a Leafeon do that to my Oricorio in my Silvally deck recently. So annoying.
Oh my god. It is Charizard Sylveon EX.
Okay.
Because that deck generally runs 2 Charizard EXs, 2 Sylveon EXs, and generally the Sylveon EX cannot attack because they run just solo fire energy. So I've had many times where I start with a Dratini, I have a water energy on it, and my Zeraora has an electric energy on it. They have a Charmander. They know they need a second turn to get it up, so they rare candy that Charmander into their Charizard. And I rare candy my Dratini to Dragonite, and 180 the Charizard, and then it's bye bye. And then my Oricorio
That must be It must be the most like gratifying thing ever, just OHKOing that Stoke Charizard, which
Yeah.
I am converted to hating now.
What's it done to you?
Oh, I don't know. I just see it so often with Sylveon and like Sylveon drawing it into it, making it so much more consistent. It's just become more and more annoying and more consistent. I don't like dealing with it anymore.
And yeah, Incineroar as well, by the way, is another card that it enjoys because
Yeah.
again, it's got that 180, and it normally
Hmm.
is going to be at 170. And I remember winning a game against Incineroar because I refused to hit the Littens. So the Incineroar, even though it evolved, when it got its 3 damage move, because I never hit the Littens, it could only do 80. And then
Oh,
that was because I was very aware that my Dragonite EX will knock out the Incineroar no matter what. So
smart, smart.
so I made and also Litten, when it does 10 damage to itself, dies to a hit from Oricorio or Zeraora. So you're only left with just dealing with an Incineroar EX, and I do not, if possible, I make sure to not hit Littens because my
Yeah.
Dragonite loves them.
No, big brain plays that. Big brain plays. I tell you, the one problem I've had with the Charizard Sylveon one is when they run Genetic Apex Flareon in it as well, because it comes in, does that 110 damage, just OHKOs Oricorio, and it also OHKOs Silvally, which is the deck I've been using, and it's really annoying.
You don't run Cape on yours, would you? You wouldn't run Cape, would you?
I do have one cape, but yeah, it's usually they've probably knocked out a Silvally with the Charizard, and then that was the one with the cape, and then yeah, it doesn't end up well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
What other decks have you been cooking up for this meta?
In the old ranked,
I
what have we
haven't been able
done?
to run anything else because I stupidly went and made a bold claim that I'm taking Dragonite to Master. So
Yeah, yeah, and I'm
uh,
gonna hold you to it. So you are not allowed to use anything else.
it is. So the days
um,
I get the 100 points, it's like, yes, I can do it. And then the immediate next day, I lose half of them. I'm like, oh. But no, go
you've
on.
got to
Sorry.
commit. You've got to
Yeah,
commit.
I'll do it. I'm sure we have enough time. There's win streaks.
Yeah, you got ages. You got
Yeah.
ages. So the decks I've been using, I pulled 2 Flareon EXs pretty early. So I tried to make Flareon work with a bunch of different decks. Had fun with it, but it was only like UB2, UB3. I tried to make. I think did I say this in the last one? Tried to make Flareon and Fernape work. I had some fun with it. Like beat a couple people, but just didn't really work in the current meta. I also ran it without Professor Oak by accident at first,
Oh
which is still
wow.
one, which is quite impressive. But yeah, still. Then I tried out Sweet Relay, which I think it's super fun, but it is full on brain turn off deck. You just put your mon out and attack. You sweet relay, you get your mon out. There's a couple bits of like skill involved with moving like mons out of the position, getting your Alcremie to knock someone out and stuff like that. But it is just like attack every turn.
Yeah,
Don't even
but
think about it.
I don't know. I feel like in my grind to rank, yes, I don't I think I lost to one sweet relay with the deck. I mean, again, I'm only using Dragonite, so it's not meta. Uh, that deck. I think where that deck struggles is the HP pool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not meta. It's not meta, but it's fun. I won a few games with it, and when you do win and you hit like big with Alcremie, I think I sent you a couple screenshots of hitting like for 240 or something like that, or 200.
Yeah, 200. I just
It's
said that it was so satisfying when you sent that to me because when the card first came out, I said 200 for just says a big number and you actually hit it. And I was like, yes, I
yeah,
got it right. Uh,
yeah, it's good. It's not meta for sure. And I think I was using it like UB3. Got a few wins. Didn't use it for too long. Then I decided to try out Mewtwo. I decided, you know what? I think Sylveon can make Mewtwo work again in this meta. And I had mixed results. I went on a 4 win streak with it. So you've got Sylveon, Gardevoir, Mewtwo. Sylveon helps you to pull the Gardevoirs, like how it works with Charizard. And then you've got your Mewtwo in the active spot. You power that up super quick and just like when it works really well because you do 150 damage and you can just keep doing 150 damage similar to what's his face Charizard without having to evolve it. But then you do need to evolve something on your bench, so it's like, does it work? The one bonus for this deck is that Sylveon EX can attack as well compared to the Charizard one because it's psychic. So you can do an extra 70 damage. Maybe swap that out of the spot. I ran a Dawn as well, so I could bang energies up from the Sylveon. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It did grind on me after a while. I played a fair few games with it. Eventually just sort of decided it's time to fall back to using my classic Silvally or Ikorio.
As Yubi now high UB4 with it.
Yeah, I went on a full-on insane winning streak with it. I think I got like 9-10 wins in a row or something like that. Just got loads of points. We got about like halfway through up UB4 because by the time you're getting like 4 wins in a row, I think you're getting an extra 12 points. Something like that?
Yes, 3 for 2, 6 for 3, 9 for 4, 12 for 5.
Yeah, that's it. And then like you're getting 22 points per win at that point, and it sticks at 12 after that, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was super fun. It was so consistent for me in the last meta. It's been so good for me in this meta. Yeah, I just can't resist it.
I feel like needing an extra Pokemon to take out is so important in such a quick pace meta. Because most of the meta is 2 hits and you win. With this, you need 3 hits, and that's harder to hit. You know, while you were talking about your Mewtwo deck, I don't know how I never thought about this before, but I know we haven't really spoken about meta decks, but the number 1 meta deck as of now is the Sylveon, Greninja, Giratina deck, right?
Oh, yeah. Come up against that all the time.
What's funny is your Mewtwo deck, right? I was while you were talking about it, I don't know how I never came up with this. It's pretty much identical to that deck, right? Yes, Giratina can self-charge, but Mewtwo does 20 more without hitting itself. So that's Mewtwo beats Giratina. So pros of running Mewtwo over Giratina: Mewtwo runs 150, no damage. Giratina's 130, 20 damage to yourself. Pros of Giratina charges itself. Mewtwo does not. But then, the 2 Eevees and Sylveons are the same in both decks. And in both decks, they both can attack because the Sylveon, Greninja, Giratina deck runs dual energy, which allows the Sylveon to attack. Then you have a 3-stage evolution, which can be helped by Rare Candy, right? And Greninja and Gardevoir both do 60 damage.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Gardevoir, I think, is 3 psychic energy, but since Gardevoir self-charges, it's basically 2 energy.
Huh.
So, like, it's identical.
Yeah, it's very similar. I think the Giratina one is far superior.
But why though? Why do you think that? Because it's
it's chippies. Chippies on the bench are so strong with Greninja, being able to Cyrus things in and just kill whatever you want. And then it Okos or Ikorio, whereas Gardevoir wouldn't because you need to use Giovanni to do that.
Right, and I don't think
whereas
you run Giovanni
Greninja,
in the deck, do you?
No, not in that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, and then self-charging, generating energy, just so OP.
But
Gardevoir so many
does that, right? I don't know. I guess the main thing is, you're right, is that 20 chippy with the Cyrus, and now that you said you didn't like that deck, you gave me a challenge that if I pull a Mewtwo Immersive, I have to try it in Master Ball.
You got to do it. You can't drop from Master Ball, so as soon as you get to Master Ball, just do it for a few games.
Season.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We get the win streaks first, and then the no drop. But I reckon I'll get, if I can get Dragonite to Master Ball, I reckon I can get back to Master Ball if I drop out, right?
Fair. But I mean, the thing is, you're not going to pull a immersive Mewtwo because it hates you, so there's no point. It doesn't matter.
Could you imagine? I really wish I pull it like in the packs I have later on today.
That would be mental.
Yeah, no, it's been a fun. Like I said, the last couple of weeks it's exceeded my expectations. I've really enjoyed. It's been frustrating to play ranked, but I've just Eevee Grove and Pocket in general has been a lot of fun the last couple of weeks. You know,
there was such a low bar for Eevee Grove. Like, we both had such low expectations for the meta that it's been a real breath of fresh air actually playing it.
Yeah, like Flareon, the Eevee box set has been exciting.
It's so cool. That's a really cool, like the fact that someone came up with that like pretty early on is really interesting.
Yeah, because again, I think very important things here, and then I think for anybody who's starting off, I think starting off in playing ranked, I mean, or playing anything in
Yeah.
pocket, I think the reason the two meta decks we mentioned was the Sylveon and the Eevee box is they self-generate energy, and I think that's very important.
Very important.
Along with the chippies, and then
Mhm.
obviously I think does Eevee box run Sylveon or does it not run Sylveon? I can't
Yeah, it's
remember.
got to run Sylveon. Yeah, no, it definitely does because it will bring it if it puts Sylveon in the active spot, it'll put a fire energy on it and use that to retreat so that it can then power up Flareon with it.
Oh, all right. And I've seen people not attach energy to their Leafeons just to discard fire energy, which is really cool as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
the that deck is one of those ones where if I face it and lose, I don't mind. I'm like, fair enough. That's a really cool deck. I appreciate that. Dark Teen, on the other hand, hate it still.
but Dark Tina now runs Nihilego or Nihilego or
Yeah,
Jellyfish
it's
Pokemon.
it's
Sorry.
less abrasive. To be fair, I'm only joking. I have a little bit of respect for people that are still trying to make Dark Tina work. I think it still does all right in tournaments, right? But
Yeah,
it's
it does.
just
It
it's
does.
not quite as good.
You reckon? You reckon Dark Tina's not that good anymore? I think people still can win with it because it's
Yeah,
oh
you could
I
still win with it.
but I think you might be right. I don't think I've seen. Yeah, I think I'm also more excited when I have Dragonite against Dark Tina. By the way, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. You're making sense.
there's things that just do like Oko's on it now, and I think Giratina's best partner now is Greninja.
Oh yeah, because you knock out 150. You do 150 a turn up to 170. That's pretty much most of the board. Uh, yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
it's yeah, no, I think Dark. Yeah, you're right. At first I thought Dark Tina was still viable. Like it is getting tournament results. You're right. But when I do face it, I'm actually when I see Dark Energy now with my Dragonite, I get excited, and then I see
Yeah,
Guzzlord, and then I don't get excited anymore because that deck.
Guzzlord is ridiculously strong right now. I really struggle against it.
Yeah, so do I because I think they found a way to make it work with
Mm,
what do they use again? I think they use the poison. The poison.
poison.
Yeah. It's crazy. I can't run that because I only have one Lego. But even if I couldn't run it anyways.
I'm just gonna toot my own horn a little bit because I just remembered something that I said I think in the first week of this set, and that is that people wouldn't be running Guzma as much anymore, which I think has proven to be true, which has made this this Guzzlord deck way stronger because of the
Oh
poison barb.
yeah. Oh wow. What a call. What a prediction. That is very rare in these spots where you get the
Yeah.
prediction right. You're right. I Guzma has not been around. Uh,
Nope.
yeah, it's kind of sad because I had the immersive and I love to play it and all. Like if I need a, if I, you know how I think for you, you try to add Dawn Osiris because you have the 2-star card.
Yeah.
I try to add Guzma wherever I can because I have the immersive.
Yeah.
Uh,
Same with Lily, eh?
yeah. At least Lily is
Yeah.
useful because if you run a stage two, it's not an option; it's a must.
Yeah. You
With
kind of have
Guzma,
to.
it becomes one of the tech cards you can run, and I try to. Yeah, you're right. I had to remove Guzma from my Dragonite deck as well. It just wasn't getting. It was one very particular matchup that it worked was the Poison Barb and Dark Tina,
Mm.
and it wasn't like when you prepare for ranked, you tech out your deck so that it
Yeah.
can win against the most number of decks. You don't tailor
Mhm.
make it to one or maybe two specific decks.
I kind of flip between the two of those things in that if I keep versing Sylveon or stuff that makes them have massive hands and huge draw power, I'll end up putting two Marses in decks, or like my Silvally deck. I like to run two Marses in it because one, they can be used whenever. I mean, sometimes that can benefit the opponent, but you can still use it, so you get 100 damage from Silvally. Whereas Guzma, on the other hand, kind of situational. Not many people run too many tools, so it's like if they don't have a tool, Guzma's kind of just dead weight in your hand. Whereas Mars can always be used. So it's like if I come up against a Guzzlord deck, Guzma, it would be fantastic to have in my hand. But I just think Mars is so strong with all of the cards that draw you cards in this game that, like, I need two in my deck. I mean, obviously you can run a red card instead, but with Silvally, two Marses makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, as a Silvally player, I think I run red card, and I believe I've done Iono red card in my Dragonite deck so many times. It's just so nice because I think
Yeah.
they're all well set up with like a 6 hand or an 8 hand, and then I Iono to get my hand better. And they're like, oh, okay, fine, I'm going to get 8 cards back, and then I red card them after that.
That is so cheeky.
Yeah, and then it drops to 3. But that only works. I have to check the discard pile, make sure that at least one Prof and one Sylveon have been played. If not, the Iono red card is kind of useless because it will just probably get everything back.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I was going to talk about the trading changes, but I just want to mention the events first, actually, because we were talking about Silvally, and the current event that we've got going on has some really nice Silvally, I want to call it, merch.
Silvally merch. Accessories, that's what the game calls
accessories.
it. Yes.
I like merch better.
All right, Silvally merch it is.
Yeah. The promo cards, though, not the ones.
I mean, the collectionist, completionist in me wants them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, but cute art. But that's about it.
Why do they pick those 2 cards? I wonder.
I don't know. Greedent and not Dedenne. What's the guy's name?
Togedemaru.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Another Eevee, Pika clone. They're not viable in any sense. Like, usually one of them's like half usable.
What was the last one we got?
Alcremie. Oh no, Alcremie was the drop event, which is still going. Been fun, that one, just to touch on it.
Yeah, no, it's been all right. I just run Skarmory with Bastiodon, and then it's Skarmory with a tool. Oko's everything, all the basics in one, unless they cape.
It just wins so easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was the last drop event? Was it Poipole?
Yes, I believe, yeah. Poipole was...
Which is usable.
Which is usable, you're right. No, you're right. And I think we had a Cosmog one, which is usable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. They've not had... Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, really. Like,
no, it's a weird choice. I'm sure there's probably been like another event where one of the or both of the promo cards were just meh. But yeah, this one just kind of stung when I opened up Pocket this morning and saw those were the two. I was like, ah.
Yeah, but at least the Silvally merch is good, right?
Yes,
Silvally
that
merch.
I was very excited for. I'm going to be putting that straight onto my Silvally deck. What was the other event we've got coming up later this month? The Eevee.
I think we got some summer missions thing that they're gonna roll out in a week or so.
Okay.
Which just gives you missions for like some pack hourglasses, trading tokens, and all of that. And then yes,
nice.
the Eevee mission that pairs Eevee EX with one other Evolution EX as the rare pick. So we got Eevee EX, Flareon EX is one of them, Eevee EX, Leafeon EX, Eevee EX, Glaceon, and Eevee EX and what's the Sylveon. So and then the other 3 cards are a combination of the holo cards that Evolution.
So there's no 1-star drops in this?
No, generally these events do not have 1-stars. They give you an EX and a couple of holos to go with. But at least if you don't have your cards, there's an event coming up to get you 5 potential evolutions, and every rare pick will have Eevee EX by the looks of it. So if you don't have Eevee EX, there's your event.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of useless to both of us, but I'm sure some people will be happy to see it come around.
I think we'll get an Eevee Flare, and you know me, as much as I don't use Flare on my cards, if you say, I've missed the Flare for the last 3 or 4 of these events because my EX pull luck has been horrible, so I don't have 3 of them to flare them down. So hopefully this is the event my luck changes, but we'll see.
I mean, if you've got the stamina, why not use it?
No, need to save it for sneak peek. That would probably come immediately the week after that event.
No. Not the hourglasses, the stamina.
Oh.
Like if you've got 5 stamina, then you'll be fine. Just use it on one of those because you don't need anything else, right?
Yeah, no. If I have the stamina, I will. But I've got to make sure that to heed our own advice, where do not use Wonder Stamina in week 2 to 4. Use it on week 1 with a sneak peek. That's it.
I've still got like that as a message to myself. Save Wonder Glasses for Sneeko Pico. Like full caps just sent to myself so I can remember to do it. It has to be done.
Do not use your glasses.
Yeah, don't touch those. They are sacred.
Yeah.
One thing we can touch on, though, a certain change that is coming the end of this month, which we're both pretty stoked for.
Let me get that up. There we go. Changes to the trade system, which is, we thought, they said end of fall, right? So I spoke to you about this. I'm like, oh, when do you want to like touch on this in any of the episodes? And you were like, it's the end of fall. We have enough time. And then all of a sudden you sent me this. So again, we don't know if this is true because like this post says, Datamine Info has found that trade update is coming at the end of July, which is July 29th, which if they're following the same release schedule, July 30th, I think, should be new set day. So,
Yep.
Seems possible, but yeah, no, you can tell me what you're excited about. This, we were all super keen.
Yeah, I mean, shout out first to Silvally on Eevee, who posted this on Reddit. I'm sure they were very stoked when they saw that the latest set was Eevee Grove. I have got an absolute boatload of Shine Dust, which is what is going to be used for instead of trade tokens now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't really have that many cards I need to trade. When they maybe, obviously, the last thing it says here, I'm just jumping around on this thing. It says 2-star promo trading isn't included in this update.
Yeah.
When eventually, hopefully, that is included, then maybe I'll be able to trade for some of the better 2 stars that I want. I've got all the promo cards, so I don't need to worry about that. But yeah, the Shine Dust will be super good. Obviously, for sure, save 60 trade tokens for 60 pack hourglasses. That has got to be done. So make sure you have
packs,
60.
5 packs. Yeah.
Exactly. So definitely higher value in using those to trade for hourglasses than it would be for a trade. 1 trade token for 10 Shine Dusts, and then conversion units of 10, 100, 1,000. So it's going to be, it might take a hot minute if you've got a lot of trade tokens saved up to convert them all. But yeah, no, I'm super buzzing for it. We don't know what the cost for how much Shine Dust it's going to cost to trade yet. I don't know.
I do have a speculation on how much it could cost just by looking at this. It says
okay.
It says 1 trade token for 10 Shine Dust, right? So I'm just gonna assume they multiply the current value by 10. So I think now
that would make sense. Yep.
Yeah. So right now it's 125 for a 3 diamond. And I'm going to say it's going to be 1250 Shine Dust for a 3 diamond. 400 for a 1 star. Multiply that by 10. 4,000 for a 1 star. 500 for an EX, so 5,000 for an EX. I have 250,000 Stardust, and that probably gets me about 50 EXs.
Cool.
But the thing is, I reckon with all the extra 3 diamonds that I want, all the singular 1 stars that I don't have, I would be either really close to, or I would actually finish up all my Shine Dust with trading for every single duplicate that I want. So
that is mental.
As much as it is going to be easier because Shine Dust is more easily accessible, because I think you get 70 Shine Dust per pack opened. So every 2 packs once you can trade a 3 diamond, if I'm predicting correctly.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So I think it's, I don't know. I've listened to you and I've made a list of priority trade lists where I only trade for ones that I only have one of any version. But yeah, like you said, very excited for this. It's probably, I reckon I might just spend all the Shine Dust and get duplicates of everything and then think about the rest later. I don't know what your plan about plan of action is going to be.
I'm going to trade for the 2 cards I need, which is an Alone Dog Trio, and I think I have someone that I can get one of those off of.
I have no idea. I've never pulled that card.
No. It's just like me with Snorlax EX. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with all 5 of these. But then I've got, I think it's just a Lowland Persian from Shining Revelry, I want to say. Celestial Guardians. Is that far back? Jeez. Well, at that. I know. I think there was one from Shining Revelry as well. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll do those 2.
I'm excited.
And then I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the rest of my.
Wait, was that mean
What's it called?
with those three? Are you done with all duplicates, or just
No,
duplicates you
like
want?
all the duplicates that I want. So the way that I do it, we've touched on this. If I've got like a 1-star of a card and a 3 diamond that are the same card, but obviously the 1-star is the full art version, whatever, then I'm not going to get a second of the 3 diamond, whereas Arcena likes to have 2 of the 3 diamond, which means he's got a lot more trading to do. So the only cards that I need duplicates of now are, as I said, a Lowland Persian that has the ability that makes it -20, and a Lowland Dugtrio. And I'm done.
Wow, that's cool. If I think even if I followed your scheme, I think I still have a little bit more to trade. But yeah, no, I'm probably gonna be out of Shine Dust when this change happens.
Yeah,
For sure.
I've been a bit of a demon with trading, like making sure I do it. Shout out to the people over at PTCGP Tracker. I use that Discord quite a lot to help me trade everything I need. You can just put like a post there and say, I need these cards. Anyone got these? And then you can just link up with people and trade them. Super useful. And also, what was I going to say? Oh, I do have 4 more cards that I need, which are the 1-stars from this set. But I don't need anything else from this set. I'm all done with it in terms of like 3 diamonds and 2s and whatnot.
Jolteon missing and a leftovers, surprisingly.
Leftovers, or a random one.
For a duplicate, right? Jolteon is my first, and leftovers is a duplicate. I've got a few 3 diamonds, but like I said, the Sam method is if you have the 1-star, you have the duplicates. So technically, I've got all the 3 diamonds duplicates, but I'll still trade for them. We know I'm gonna do it.
I like what you called it. You have the playable set, so you've got it in your collection, and you can play 2 of them. So it's the playable set. So yeah, I mean that would be the smart way to do it. But to be fair, I kind of get where you're coming from, because I still try and get 2 of the middle evolutions of things, even though we have rare candy, which kind of means that you only need to have 1 of them. So I'm kind of dumb in that way as well.
But yeah, it's the completionist aspect, right? I guess that's what they thrive off, is whether you want to finish your cards. They count on that. They count on us needing to finish cards for them to produce more cards, which, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine with me.
Yeah. No, I've it's been like I said, Eevee Grove has been fantastic, because I think the bar was so low that we've enjoyed everything else that has come after. And do we have anything else that we want to touch upon?
I think that's going to do us. I think that is it for the episode. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening all the way through to the end of the podcast. If you could leave a like, a comment, and maybe a sub, that would really help us out. That would be fantastic. And if you want to hear more of us, why would you want that? But if you do, check us out on some of the older episodes of the Chai Tea podcast.
Yeah, it's been fun. Thank you guys for listening, as Sam said. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.